Middlesex kept themselves on top of their visitors to Lord's Durham on the second day of their LV County Championship match at the home of cricket. Durham started the second morning in an encouraging fashion. John Hastings bowling James Franklin in the early gloomy conditions. Hastings, who's bowled without much luck this season, was in the wickets again soon after. Night watchman James Harris nicking off with a total on 341 for 6. Not that everything went according to plan for the Australian paceman. Thanks to Sam Robson's outstanding 178 on the first day of this match, Middlesex had begun on 329 for 4, and Durham really needed those early breakthroughs to keep in touch at this stage. Middlesex had made it clear that they wanted a big first innings total on what had become a good enough pitch to bat on, something John Simpson and Neil Dexter hoped to make the most of now. They'd added 58 runs for the 7th wicket, the stand ending when Dexter on 33 top edge to pull off Hastings, which Usman Arshad held on to well at fine leg. For the most part, Paul Collingwood kept things tight at one end, although Middlesex were able to move into the 400s for the second innings in a row. Those runs didn't arrive in time to secure maximum batting bonus points, but Simpson and Ollie Rayner were not concerned about that as they tried to build on Robson's efforts. 41 more have been added for the 8th wicket when Chris Rushworth trapped Rayner in front for 16, the total now up to 440 for 8. As well as Robson's big 100, the home side had also seen Adam Voges and Nick Compton make 50s on day one, and adding to those was Simpson, who reached his mark off 89 balls. The keeper had struck 9 fours in that. Durham were kept out in the field well into the afternoon, 50 minutes being lost in the morning. Tim Murtagh gave Scott Borthwick his second wicket with a swing and a miss. And after 137 overs of trying, the visitors finally had 10 wickets. Hastings grabbing his 4th as Simpson on 58 mistimed an uppercut so badly that the ball landed in the hands of Rushworth in the covers. Middlesex had made 463 before Keaton Jennings and Mark Stoneman, as they so often do, made a bright start to the reply with 46 runs knocked off in the first dozen overs. They were helped when Murtagh pulled up with a hamstring injury second ball, leaving it to Harris to remove Stoneman, who nicked into the bucket hands of Rayner. Stoneman was out for 21, leaving it to Jennings and Borthwick to make the most of the missing Murtagh. He also missed a lot of the action in the win in Taunton last week with a back problem. Borthwick was only concerned in maintaining his excellent early season form. He, though, was caught in two minds by Franklin and edged behind to go for 26 with a score on 90 for 2, that being Franklin's first wicket in Middlesex colours. First up for Durham is to get to 314 to avoid the follow-on, but their innings never really got going. Jennings and Michael Richardson would have been hopeful of batting the second day out. They added 42 in 10 overs together, in which Jennings got to his 50 off 89 balls, this 3 adding to his 6 boundaries. Having made a few starts in his 4 championship innings prior, this was the first time that the left-hander had got this far this summer. He needed to play the kind of innings Robson produced, one which has really stood out from the rest in this game to date. Harris has spent time on his action in the winter and the work is paying dividends. He had Richardson taken behind for 26 at 132 for 3. And then, just before the close, Stephen Finn managed to get one off the body of Callum McLeod to bowl him for 13, making this again the home side's day. However, Jennings is still in and will go again on the third morning on 61, made out of his side's 157 for 4, a total which still leaves Durham 306 runs behind and needing to double their total from here to avoid that follow-on.